Greetings and welcome to a brand new review video. My name is Eroy and I'll be taking a close look at the Gripmode Venom Hybrid 2.0. Let's dive straight into the review video and examine the features of this glove in detail. Now let's move on to the first point, which is the design. I'm highly satisfied with the design of the glove. The combination of neon yellow and neon orange is perfect. Not only does this glove look really cool, but also putting it on gives a different vibe, a different feeling. In my opinion, this glove deserves a full score. Let's move on to the second point, namely the comfort. I am extremely satisfied with the comfort of the glove. The Gripmode Venom Hybrid 2.0 fits perfectly in the hands and stays secure. This glove features a snag-fitting hybrid cut. Thanks to the tight fit, this Goalkeeper glove is extremely comfortable to wear and offers excellent comfort. Now let's move on to the third point, the grip. As mentioned in several review video, this glove is equipped with a 4mm grip latex. With this glove you can play in any weather and securely catch every ball. Let's now move on to the fourth point, which is quality. This glove is ultra lightweight, featuring an upper material made of pineapple mesh, providing high comfort. It has been intentionally designed without finger protection to allow for direct ball feel and is equipped with a single bandage for a customized fit. Finally, we come to the last point, the conclusion. This glove has positively surprised me. Special prize goes to Mike from Modern Goalkeeping for his excellent work, which allows me to recommend this glove without hesitation. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up so you don't miss on future content. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, activate the notification bell and become part of a Get the Grip and Born to Fly family. Wishing you a wonderful day and looking forward to see you next time. Goodbye.